short king spring. That's what people were calling it. Tinder has put an end to short king spring by introducing a height preference on Tinder.
Oy. Well, it's going to be short Prince summer soon enough.
Hinge had that.
Did they?
Years ago.
Okay. And they got rid of it?
No. They still have it, I think. I haven't been on a dating app in 2 years, so, like, I don't know, but I do think this one's a little overblown because, like, Hinge and I think Bumble also both had that already.
So this says, well, no, because I thought what it was is, like, they introduced them early on, and then women had, like, no idea what percentage of the population was over 6 feet, so they were getting no matches.
See, that's the thing. I think Tinder should come with...
So women are delusional. It's women.
It should come with that same app that's, like, tells you what your percentage chance of finding this man is.
That's really smart.
Built into it.
That's
so it's like,
or what percentage of people are on the app, like what their height breakdown is.
I do think this is funny though, because like Hinge, you were able to do like race, religion, height, like everything.
So this is a paid...
not BMI. BMI was never an option.
So that's what everybody's gonna say.
I would want to know, like, are you racist? Like, if you're not racist, I'm not interested. That sort of thing.
It says apparently height is being tested as a paid feature, not as a hard filter.
Tinder
so
premium.
that's even so that it is. It's the capitalists that have made this a real thing. So if you pay $40 for Tinder Premium,
which a chick would, like someone who's really fixated on that 666 dude, like they'll shell out for it.
I genuinely think that's the business plan here, is because men pay for Tinder. Like, women don't pay for Tinder because there's not nearly at the rate that men do.
Wow.
Because if you're a guy and you want to be seen on Tinder, you really don't have a choice. Like, you need to pay.
Really?
Yeah, because it'll bump you up to the front of the line. It'll get...
women
it's like a fast pass.
Yeah, but for women... Women had no reason to pay for Tinder.
Somebody was
now they have a reason to pay for Tinder. They can sift through and make sure everybody's at least 5'9".
Somebody was like driving from one state to another with their fast pass, and they're like, somebody who worked for Tinder, like, that's a fantastic idea. That's great. So it says our new product principle guides every decision, and this one speaks directly to a few. Prioritizing user outcomes. I love when they get into technical speak. Like it means nothing.
Like anyone cares.
It says, moving fast and learning quickly. Not every test becomes a permanent feature, but every test helps us learn how we can deliver smarter and more relevant experiences and push the category forward, said a spokesperson. This is part of a broader effort to help people connect more intentionally on Twitter. Or on Twitter.
I think guys should start lying about their height, like, in huge amounts. Like, just fucking, if you're 5'6", just say you're 6'2", and like, yeah, haha.
Did you ever see that, like, that video went viral a couple years ago where the women put, like, the height marker on the door, so the guy puts the weight in front of the guy puts the scale in front of it?
Well, no, here's the thing. I think that it should come with a warning too, that it, like, I think if you're a woman and on your profile it says you're 5'7", you're allowed to go up to like 6'4". But if you're a woman who's 5'2", Tinder should be like, no, you cannot go any higher. Like, you cannot set a preference lower than like 5'8", because that's stupid. Like, this man is taller than you in heels. You are being shallow.
If you want to meet this guy, go to a bar.
Yeah.
Like, you have to meet this guy in the real world. I do like the probability idea, and it comes with like a snarky voice assistant that tells you like, good match, not so much, keep dreaming, sis.
Yeah. And it even tells you, it's like, you know, if you want this man, you should lose a few pounds. Like,
well, that's it's fair play. They should include a weight. And then, of course, the other thing is, like, you should get penalized if you lie. So it's like Yelp, where then a person who goes on a date with you and you very clearly aren't 100 pounds, he can give you a bad Yelp rating.
Give me a Tinder 5-star system. I want ratings on Tinder.
Well, we get to a point where AI will look through your photos and say, like, you're too fat, or like you clearly have 50 pounds.
It doesn't let you put.
Could you imagine if you're on Tinder and you're swiping along and you match with somebody and it's like Uber, it's got a little 5-star rating and it's got reviews like Airbnb.
You're like, here's Dinesh. He has impeccable driving and he will deliver your food hot.
Yeah, it's like 3 stars. He was tall, but he made me pay for my half of dinner.
3 stars, smelly dick. Yeah, would not recommend.
Look, I never got a bad
2
rating.
2 stars, uncut.
Daniel J. Corica says Marvel should re-release the Blade trilogy, but update the CGI. I'd watch that in a theater. Thoughts? Happy Wednesday. I am 6'2".
Sure you are.
Sure.
Right, 6'2". That's fun. That's like okay. So for me, that actually was the opposite.
In heels.
I was looking at all my old driver's licenses recently. The eye color is different on every single one.
Wow.
Because my eyes are two different colors, so I never like.
Oh my God, they are.
There wasn't like an option for that.
You're
back
like
then.
Sienna Miller.
That's who I like to be compared to.
Wow.
At least she didn't say you're like a dog.
Your eyes are different colors?
Yes.
Am I that colorblind?
Typical man did not notice.
Yes. But the thing is like, so originally I put blue. Neither of my eyes are blue. Then the other
like
one.
this one's brown and this one's hazel.
Yeah. So I put blue on the first one. I put brown on the second one. I put hazel on the third one. And then my new one, unfortunately, it's called dichromatic. It's just dick. D-I-C.
Non-binary.
Now I don't want that on my thing anymore. But the point
you have
is,
dick eyes.
the point is that they were different the whole time, and all my licenses say 5'5". I did when I was at the hospital this year, 5'7" without shoes.
Wow.
And I took the time to make a post about it. I was like, I'm still way too short. But,
you're fine.
The point being that I never, at the very least, any person that I ever met or any date that I might have gone on when I was younger, before I got engaged, my fiance knew how tall I was. They always knew that I was 5'5", but I was actually underselling it. That's what you need to do, gentlemen. Undersell it.
I have historically fallen somewhere between 5'8" and 5'9". I use the
Depending
army.
on the day.
The army said I'm 5'9". That's what I'm going with.
So, like, also then it's just a matter of posture. Do you have really good posture? There's an actor named Scott Conn. He's James Caan's son. He's got the greatest posture I've ever seen in my entire life. He stands like this the whole time because he's kind of short. So as an actor, he's kind of like pumping himself up.
And you got to hang upside down for hours a day. Get the lifts.
Here was some. Go ahead.
My parents told me about they've been seeing this chiropractor in New Jersey who apparently works miracles, and I'm looking to go see him because I am fully expecting that when he decompresses my spine, I'll be 5'10".
He'll pop an inch out for
like,
you.
I'm not kidding when I say I have the tightest spinal column of anybody on the planet.
You should put that in.
Hurts
humble
all the time.
brag.
You should put that in your profile.
It hurts constantly.
Women love a tight
I'm in pain right now.
Is that what your girlfriend?
Yeah, you thought Luigi had it bad?
People had thoughts. This person on Twitter said not to side with the men here. I like how they have to preface it. Like if they have a feminist audience, they're like, "Hey, don't shoot the messenger." But
stop doing that.
She says not to side with the men here, but why do women 5'3" and under have such strong preferences for men 6 feet and over? You are a hobbit. 5'8" is tall enough.
You're so damn small in the world, and you just feel like you're constantly about to get trampled. So you need. I understand why women go for like a greedy amount of heights because they feel so small and they need help doing things.
It says you can't even tell when your 5'8" boyfriend is lying about being 6 feet because you're so short.
Yeah. My girlfriend is like 5'4", 5'5", and I still look at her and I'm like, oh, you're so little. Like, you're such a little guy.
Have you ever seen that meme where it's like me and my husband were arguing and he took a picture and then showed it to me to show why he doesn't take me seriously? And she's like looking up at him really mad.
Oh, I do that every time Amanda cries about something silly. Like, this is something
funny.
we've worked out. Like, she'll, like, the dog will do something, like knock something over, and she'll start crying about it because she's feeling a little fragile that day. And I just take a picture of her from my perspective, and she starts laughing.
There you go.
That's great.
It fixes it every time.
Always good to show them their place every once in a while.
I don't do it when she's crying about something legitimate. Like if her grandmother died, I would not.
You should do the same thing.
That would be horrible.
That's a fantastic social experiment. Like do it when the dog like stubs its paw, and then also do it when her grandma dies. See what happens.
It's horrible.
Battle Beagle says, "Is there a weight filter for men?" This person says men have preferences and so do women. Some men prefer tall women. Some women prefer short men. Who
prefers
cares?
tall women?
I said that's who the real loser is on this. This is who the real loser is in this. It's not.
No, I got mercilessly mocked in a hot tub for an hour and a half by Wendigoon and Aiden
gay.
Thornbury.
Sounds erotic.
It was a little bit because I did not like women taller than me, and they made me feel so small for it.
They're like, "Oh, you're a bad person.
You're normal."
You have no
they were just both
self-esteem."
like, "Why don't you like your Amazons? Like, what's wrong with you? Are you afraid to climb?"
I'm sure the phrase "muscle mommy" was used at least a few
You don't
times.
want a jungle gym for a girlfriend?
Yeah, no. I did go on a few dates with a girl who was like 4'11" and autistic. That was interesting.
That's a double whammy.
How did that go?
Well, it turned out she was actually seeing me while having a fiance.
Oh,
wow!
I was the mistress. Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, sorry, I'm autistic. I didn't realize I was cheating."
Yeah, she ended things because she she didn't text me for a few weeks and I was confused. And then I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And she was like, "Sorry, this is a hard thing to explain, but like I just found out I'm pregnant by my fiance." And I was like,
wow. Lot to unpack there.
Like, hold on a minute.
How do you know it's not me?
I was like, I've dropped you off at your house.
Wow.
So not only is she cheating, she's lazy.
Right.
Yeah.
She's not even trying to hide it.
It was a time. Yeah.
Well, you're lucky that you dodged a bullet there.
I did.
This one says, this isn't really a big deal. As a short man, if a woman doesn't find you attractive because of your height, then why would you want to be with her anyways? That's a fair point.
True.
But I also think that it's not just short men who suffer, it's tall women.
Yeah.
Oh, tall women
hard.
are really suffering in silence.
Like,
two
you
of my
could either
friends
be in the WNBA, be gay, or nothing.
Or fixed ceiling fans.
Yeah. I have a friend who is 6'5". His wife is 5'11" or 6 foot, and we just are constantly like, you guys are going to produce offensive linemen. Like, you guys are going to the entire Eagles front
it's gonna
five.
Be basketball players.
No, they're white.
Oh, well, I mean,
okay.
that doesn't necessarily preclude.
They're white
Maybe
Irish
a Larry
people.
Bird.
How many white Irish basketball players are there?
Okay. I don't know where Larry Bird is from. So. All right, so let's go ahead. I think that both sides of the spectrum will end up suffering on this, but I mean, maybe just get people off the dating apps in general.
Only we could pair the tall women with the short men.
There's got to be something to be done. Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.